Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I am getting this one out a little bit late. I like to have these intros for y'all. I feel like it's just a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more personal. So me and Alice have decided to, I have decided I'm still going to post the video, of course. They are gorgeous nails. I guess I ought to get to telling you the design concept. So it is Christmas. It's not Christmas anymore, but we're doing Christmas nail designs. We're gonna be doing candy cane stripes. We're gonna be doing some encapsulation. I realized I haven't done encapsulated nails in a long ass time. So, got a little bit of that going on here. Red, sparkles, the works. Y'all remember them, what is it, the little... Y'all remember like in grade school whenever you do the glue and then you'd pour glitter over it and then dump the rest? And yeah, that's basically what we're doing on our nails today. And it turns out so super duper cute. So red, white, pink, it is a gorgeous mix up. I'm excited for y'all to see this video. I did put quite a bit of work into these, and like I said, I have been kind of motivating myself to do both hands. Better for the final shot, and I like to wear my sets for at least a week. Anyway, we are going to be doing some Christmas nail designs today. It's nothing in particular. It's just basically a gorgeous mashup of Christmas themes. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This channel is still so close to 1,000 subscribers, and that shit would be dope. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you want to know when I upload. With all that being said, thanks for clicking on the video, and let's just get right into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So do forgive me if my voice is a bit more nasally than usual. I am sick. It's this crazy weather. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But regardless of my voice, we are starting as always with my extra long nail tips and some Model 1's nail glue. I did used to show my nail preparation in my older videos, but at a certain point it just gets a little repetitive in terms of what y'all get to watch in terms of content. So I do have a nail removal and prep video on my channel, but if you're wanting to see a bit of that preparation within these nail tutorials, just let me know, and that's something we can definitely do. So now that I've trimmed down the tips to the length I'd like, I'm going to take my straight edge nail clippers and just taper in a little bit so we can get that nice coffin effect. You can take the file to these to make the shape absolute and crisp before you lay acrylic, but I just prefer to do it afterwards because I tend to do a hand file afterwards anyway. So it just saves you a little bit of time to go ahead and go in with your acrylic on that rough shape and then finish your filing at the end. So as I stated in the intro, I have not done encapsulated nails in a hot minute. So I've got these glitters. I just got them from Walmart, y'all. The glitter they be trying to sell like for actual nails is so overpriced, it's crazy. But sprinkling some red glitter on here, you know, Christmassy and all that. Again, this video's late. Don't worry about it. It's Christmas. So I'm going to lay down as much glitter as I'd like and then go back over that with some clear acrylic, aka encapsulating it. And then once I'm sure that my glitter's not going to move around, I'm going in with a nice nude base acrylic so that I can ombre that up into the glitter. So the tricky thing with ombre is getting this nice smooth fade into both of your colors, as well as a nice even coat of your base color around the cuticle without making anything too thick, because we do still have to go over the entirety of the nail with some more clear acrylic. That way we don't file into our ombre and just completely ruin everything. As you can likely see, this nail, it does appear quite thick. And by the time we get around to the filing and whatnot, what really matters when it comes to these encapsulated nails, you can't always avoid them having some extra unwanted thickness, but depending on how you shape them, how you file them, it's going to still give them that professional and cinched look. So it's all about the shape. So much about the look of acrylics is based on how you shape them. As for this nail, we will be doing a French tip when it comes to the polish. So in sculpting it, I wanted to have like a glittery clear base, not too like glittery, and then, encapsulate some snowflakes into it. I didn't quite appreciate the method I used for this nail here. I feel like it would have been better had I just painted the snowflakes on top or had actual snowflake decals to put in there. But, it is what it is. The idea is to have encapsulated snowflakes on the nail bed, and then the French tip's going to be like a sparkly red, and it's just going to be a gorgeous contrast. So, my method for simple snowflakes is to make a cross of dots, usually 2 on either side, going vertical and horizontal, blah, 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 and then filling in the spaces with some singular dots. And then I'm just going to run a line through all of those. It's better to wipe the polish off of your brush after the dots and before running it through them, if that makes sense, because that way you're not gonna like overflood everything and then just make a blob of a design. And now I encapsulate with some more clear acrylic. I feel that I wouldn't have been as disappointed if I hadn't just I think I debulked too much after, with the e-file and whatnot, and I filed into my design. But all in all, we got her fixed up, and we're just going to complete that nail with clear acrylic because the French tip will be painted on with gel polish. I'm sorry about the crinkling in the background. That is Alice and her plastic bags. As for my pinky and middle fingers, as well as my thumbs, I believe, I will be sculpting them entirely with my base acrylic. My method of application remains the same for the time being, where I will place my first bead at the nail tip or the free edge, blending it upwards towards the cuticle, and then shaping it to the thickness that I'd like for the entirety of my nail. I'll be placing my second bead just below the natural free edge and blending it into the previous acrylic. Another important rule of thumb is to keep up with the acrylic on the sidewalls so that you don't lose the shape of your nail. Placing my next bead where the natural nail and the nail tip meet, I will be blending that up into the rest of the acrylic. Oftentimes, I apply twice to this location, as you can see here, because I don't quite have the right thickness at that area, which is very important to prevent snapping, of course, and breaking any natural nails that you might be trying to preserve underneath. And especially with longer nails, there is a certain thickness that needs to be maintained to avoid weak points. Now that I've met the center of my nail, I am working my way back towards the cuticle with smaller acrylic beads so that they can level properly into the cuticle area without flooding. Now I'm going to use a 100-180 grit file and just get to work crispening up that shape. I recently switched up the routine from doing the e-file first to, vice versa. So now I am finding my shape with that hand file to begin with, and then it just makes it that much easier to refine the top of your nails. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, yes, something that can be crucial when it comes to tapered nails, any type, stiletto, coffin, you name it. Typically, the sidewall areas next to the fingertips widen in appearance after you've laid your acrylic, and it can be very deceiving how to debulk that. With this, there is an illusion of wider nail beds than your client or yourself may actually have. And this will in turn affect the tapered shape. So it is a lot more about debulking with your e-file or just debulking on top in general than you may think. Again, it's all about the perspective of looking from the side as opposed to the top. You don't have to go ham with your hand file to the point where you have those notches in the side of the nail. Just it's a lot more about debulking. So just wait until you've debulked, and then you can go back in with that hand file if need be. Once we've gotten our shape in check and our nail surfaces as smooth as possible, we're going in with some Beetles Foundation gel polish. Forgive me, my brain's a little slow today. And we're going to be applying that to all of our nails. Again, while it is not necessary to put down foundation before your nail art, it can help to have a much smoother surface to work on. So we're going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds and then get to work. I'm popping out some white gel polish and a fine detail brush so that I can paint on some of these Frenchies. I really do not stick to a French tip method. I typically just go with what feels right. I kind of go with the flow and find my arch, because not everyone's nail shape is the same. It's very individual where the crest of your smile line needs to be, in my opinion. So I very much do just go in and kind of freehand my French arches. In creating this smile line to begin with, and then using the actual bottle brush to fill in my French tip, it just avoids having extra streaky lines everywhere. Don't forget to coat the top of the nail for an extra professional look. And now that I have the French shape that I like, I'm going to paint that on my pinky and thumb as well. Now we're going to take our Beetles gel matte top coat and we're going to apply that to the pointer fingernail, and it's going to, I haven't quite done or like really seen something like this before. I guess maybe just not in a way that I liked, but making the nail bed matte before painting a French tip on it. But anyway, now on my ring finger, I'm going to be painting another one of my little simple snowflakes, and as well as placing some little white dots here and there, you know, like little flurries of snow around and about. Now I'm going to cure that design as well as the matte top coat. As you can see, it's looking very frosty and gorgeous. And then I'll be going in with this delicious cherry red from V Beauty Pure, and I'm just going to paint that along. I know I said it's better to do the detail brush first, but I forgot. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, we're going to paint on a red French tip here, and then, spoiler, we're going to pour over some fine red glitter. And I suppose I was fibbing about the white French tip on my thumbnail. We'll actually be doing that in red, but we will not be adding red glitter. I will now use the same snowflake method in red on my middle fingernail, intersecting on the smile line, so that we can have this it's a very statement nail, you know what I mean? And we will also be pouring red glitter over this snowflake. I wasn't quite happy with the detail of this nail, so I went in and added some more branches from some of those outer dots. And before we cure, we are going to sprinkle on our red glitter, tapping that off and recoating or sprinkling as much as need be if you see any empty areas or whatnot. But yes, do not brush these before you put them in the lamp. I know that seems like a given, but it slips my mind so often. Anyway, pour the glitter on, tap it off, cure, and then you can brush away the excess, and it comes out looking so freaking cute. So now I'm going on my pinky finger and doing some candy cane stripes with the same cherry red from V Beauty Pure. I suppose the key to candy cane stripes, to keep them from just looking like striped nails, is to have a nice gentle curve about them, of course, but to vary the line weights or the thickness of each line. So I cured my original candy cane stripes and then added a few additional ones that I wanted to sprinkle with glitter. And after popping that into the lamp, we have just a few little accents on that candy cane nail. Very cute. And last but not least, we are going to paint a ribbon or a bow, like a present on our thumbnail. A quick and easy way to emphasize your bow design without it just being some lines is to think of the bowstrings as kind of a half moon or a fat Nike symbol, if you will, with the loops of the bow. If you add some thickness to that top line, it's going to give that illusion more to a folded or a tied bow. Once our bow is complete, we can do a final cure in the lamp, and now it is time for some gel top coat. Top coating everything except for the glitter red Frenchie as well as the matte nail. And this is because that fine glitter does look a lot better without top coat over it. Adding just a little bit of bling to my encapsulated nails, we have finished the Christmas set. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.